Hello everyone, this is Prince 111705. This is my first video for YouTube. I've been into YouTube for more than 4 years now. First, I want to say I'm Asian and I'm not that fluent in speaking English, so excuse my grammar, dictions, and manner how I speak. I made this video to speak out my passion about the sport that I truly love, and that's boxing. I think I've been a fan for more than 10 years now. I started following boxing when I was still a teenager. My dad and I used to watch it together. The very first boxing match I saw was Sugar Ray Leonard, followed by Roberto Duran and Mike Tyson. I can't remember the names of their opponents, but those three fights really got me into boxing. Growing up, I learned to love the style of Roberto Duran, Julio Cesar Chavez Sr., Mike Tyson, Lennox Lewis, Luisito Espinosa, and Roy Jones Jr. I admire the sport because it showcases so many good qualities that no other sports have, like dedication, hard work, courage, and discipline, to name a few. My heart was into boxing from the very beginning. When I was a fan of Mike Tyson and Roy Jones, I thought no one can beat them. The way Tyson used brute force to knock out his opponents was pretty amazing, and how Roy Jones slipped and dodged almost every punch his opponents throws and countered them effectively was so impressive. They were my idols. They made my day every time they win. But just like what I said, my heart was so into the sport that when my idols lost, just like other fans, I got depressed and mad in some ways. I followed so many boxers since I started watching the sport, and as time goes by, I learned to love the aggressive style boxers than the defensive style boxers. Maybe because aggressive boxers creates a more exciting fights compared to the defensive boxers. I believe I belong to the fans who wants to see knockdown or knockout. Today, I don't believe I don't believe to the people who say boxing is dead. It's pretty much alive and will always be here. When a certain boxing star fades or retires, as a new one will emerge, and that's the cycle of the sport. Back in the days, there were Sugar Ray Robinson, Armstrong, Jack Dempsey, Ali, Flash Elorde, Pancho Villa, Foreman, Frazier, Duran, Leonard, Chavez, De La Hoya, Trinidad, Roy Jones, Hopkins. Then Hamed, Barrera, Morales, Kevin Kelly, Tapia, Ayala, Gatti, and Ward. In the more recent years, Marquez, what I mean is Marquez brothers, Vasquez, Cotto, Pacquiao, and Floyd. Boxing will never die. In the future, when Floyd and Pacquiao is gone, someone will take the torch and keep boxing alive. Some new sports may emerge, but boxing will always be here.